Yeah, what's your why?
I always said, we're going to turn our mess into our message. And that's the message from Eli and Ella, just resiliency, never giving up, and just one foot in front of the other and choosing not to quit. Man, it's easier to quit.
I know, I've wanted to quit this many times.
Right.
And everything I've ever been taught in my life is like, well, they worked out because they didn't quit. And this guy was successful because he didn't quit. So there's times where, you want to quit life.
Or Thomas Edison, how many times he,
Yeah.
he worked and, failed before, something worked out. I tell it to you, all the time. Just keep going.
Just keep going. Yeah.
We have that Nemo where just keep swimming. I have the sign.
You do?
In my house, yeah.
Well, this is good. And I know you have a lot of help, but if someone listening wants to support your family or get involved, what's the best way to do that?
So, we do not presently need help. Monetarily, we have a scholarship at school. So if anybody ever would want to donate to our scholarship, they could donate to that.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, which is awesome. We've been doing that for.
Who's that through?
It's through Springport.
It's through
so I just do
Springport.
fundraisers, and we've had some good support. We haven't done one in a while, so this is the year because Ella's senior year next year. I want to be able to give out a bunch of scholarships like we did when Eli graduated. But we give out two scholarships for the Warrior Scholarship, which is someone who's going to school for biomed or whatever, research and development, things like that. And then we started the Inclusivity Scholarship. So where we recognize anywhere from one to few individuals for their inclusivity and what it means to them and how they've been inclusive to other kids. But yeah, that makes us feel really good to be able to give back and, to let them see how important it is what they're doing, by being inclusive with other special needs kids, or, just other kids, It makes a difference.
So how many students have you awarded in?
The year Eli graduated, we gave out 10 scholarships. The year before that, we've probably given out over 20 scholarships. Wow. So yeah, it's great. So anyone can always support us through that, effort through donating.
Yeah, that's what I know. It seems like you guys have enough support.
We definitely have. Yeah, if you want to babysit, come over. I don't even like to say babysit. If you want to hang out, sure, we can have people come over and hang out with Eli and Ella, so I can go shopping or go out.
You're also probably so well known now. You can't. I don't know. That must bring its own challenges.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful thing. I was at the Phillies game last week with Eli and Ella and Hut. I walked to the back to get food, and this woman came up to me in her house. Oh, are you on Facebook? And she also has a special needs child, a daughter, who's autistic, and she's living with them. But she just heard her husband just said, thank you. Like, we love your writing. We appreciate you sharing the truth, how you feel and how hard it is. And when I write about that, having friends or different things, it's hard. People don't want to hear that. People don't want to hear it because it makes them uncomfortable. And I don't blame anyone. Kids grow up and people don't want to be uncomfortable. And I think that's a big thing. It makes people uncomfortable to talk about hard things, to talk about, my kids not having any friends, or to talk about their body, or talk about them not going to college or never driving, or, people. And I get it. Who wants to talk about negative stuff? But it's reality for some people like me and other parents out there. And but anyway, she knew me from Facebook. I didn't know her, but her and her husband were so sweet. I gave them both a hug and I thanked them just for reaching out, because it's beautiful to know that even if you wrote one thing that made a difference to someone else, you feel like it's hard, but maybe it's worth it.
Even
if you just hear one thing, like, wow, that made me feel good because that affected someone else.
Like that amazing blog how you ended. It was you. That was incredible.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.